Hello and welcome. I'm really glad you joined me today for what is going to be a legs class. I'm going to be talking about legs, I'm going to be talking about glutes and hamstrings. I'm talking about insides and outsides, front and back of legs, all for that proper leg strength, again giving strength to our hips and through to our knees as well. Okay, so what you need today is we will be getting on, there'll be a lot of mat work today, so it's on there. I have got a small step, but don't worry if you haven't, you can do it in a lunge, but I'm going to do the Bulgarian split lunge, so one leg is higher than the other. More work goes through one leg as well. I'm going to be picking up some heavier weights today just because it is legs. I'll be holding them in my arms or on my legs. I'm going to go a 6 and a 5. And I've also got an optional band there as well, which really does hype up that work that you can do on your legs. Don't worry if you haven't got a band because you can do it without. Okay, so if you can grab those things, grab them down from me, get ready to go. And what we'll do is we'll do that warm up in 4, 3, 2. Okay, let's wake up those legs by pushing those hips around. Lovely, good. Going to get pushed back. Then I'm going to come back the other way. Lovely, good. I'm going to step, touch it. Lovely, good. I'm going to do a step and a lift. So I'm just going to step forward, lift, step, lift. Good. Give me that lift. Feel that oblique working for you as you get the lift. Good work. Okay, well done. I'm going to step to the other side, lift. Up and lift. Yeah, get me that squeeze. Feel that other glute working for you. Outside of my thigh, get that lift. Lovely, good. I'm going to come to a step leg curl. Feel that stretch out on the fronts of the thighs. Good. Give me that lift. Pushing those arms back, nice and strong. Good work. Keep that leg curl, and now I'm going to bring it to the front. Get my hip flexors to work. Get me through the waist, pulling it back. Get me that turn. Good. I'm going to step forward on that. Little step forward. Drop it down. Feel it on the fronts of the thighs. Good. Keep those arms moving for me though. And then on the other side, stepping it down. Feel that weight through the fronts of the thighs. You'll be using this any minute now. Good. Get me that drop. Feel that heart rate coming up with those arms going moving as well. I'm going to do a squat and a kick out. Into my squat, kick it out. Lovely, good. So using the fronts of the thighs, using my hip flexors, and push. Good. Give me that work. Kicking it out. And feel that long stretch down the backs of the legs. Try not to flick the knee. Make it a strong kick forward, even if you go slower. Lovely, good. Pushing it out. Lovely, good. I'm just going to drop here. Just dropping down over my front leg. And then coming back up. And then do me another drop. And come back up. I'm going to do one more. Then I'm going to step on that front leg. Push that other leg forward. Use that hip flexor. Bring the elbow back. Good. Got another 8. Got another 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to come down each side before I go onto the other leg. Good work. Get that little drop. Feel that flexibility. Dropping down through the legs. Good work. I'm on the other side. I'm dropping over that front straight leg, so it's the other leg. Lovely, good. I'm going to do one more. Dropping down, coming back up. Now put your weight on that front leg. Here we go. Good. Feel those abs are pulled in. They're going to make really strong movements with those legs now. Good. Push it through for me. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lovely. Just a little jog, just in and out. But I've got my abs pulled in, so you know I can do that nice and light. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Just shake it off. Okay, my first one, the Bulgarian split lunge. I am using a little bit of a bench. If you haven't got one, you can use a small step or a towel even, just up there, or you could just do it straight down. Okay, so we are going to go on that timer. So grab me your weight for me, please. I'm just going to use my heavier weight on this because it's just one in both hands. Okay, here we go. We're going to go for 45 seconds. So I need to put my foot up on that back bench and just do my first one or two so I know that I'm going to come down in the middle. I'm not too far over that front leg. That knee just bends onto my laces. Can you feel that push through the front leg? That's where we're doing it. Lovely, good. Drop it down, lift it up. Feels almost like a stretch on the back of the back leg there, through the front of the leg, but on the back. Go work. Give me that drop and push. I've got that weight just on my chest there, and I'm dropping down with it. Go work. Push through that front heel. Feel that work. 3, 2, 1. Good work. I'm just going to swap over legs on this. So I just put my toe there. I sometimes have to do 1 or 2 little jumps just so I know I'm in the right position. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Dropping down and up. Yeah, just give me that drop. Just keep it in the middle now. Getting that drop. Good work. And up. Like I say, really pushing for that heel on the front leg. Do not let your bottom go out. Everything about my lunges is normal. And I've just got that added extra weight. And that added extra weight over my front leg. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Well done. On my next one, I'm going to bring that weight up. Nice and straight. Again, I am targeting that front leg with all my weight over the front. Okay, so here we go. We go down. I get that lift, and now it's me and the weight pushing back up. Notice my back leg, it's not a lunge. There, drop, squeeze, and push back up. Lovely, good. Dropping down. Good work, keeping it nice and strong all the time now. Drop, nice straight back. I've got my hand there so I know it's staying straight. Good work. Drop and lift, and then up. Good work. And well done, and yep, we're up. Okay, I'm coming over onto the other side. Other leg is working for me. I just keep on moving that back leg so I know it's straight, it's not going to be into a lunge. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Down, do me that lift, and then that push off. And remember, that push off is with your own weight and that other weight that I'm holding as well. Lovely, good. So again, you do have to take care of your balance on this one. That brain has to think, well, now on the other leg. Good, dropping down, give me that squeeze. Remember the nice straight back. So your upper and your lower back are working for you on this as well. Then push through that leg for me. That's it, good. Feel that work. Push. Lovely, good. Up. And down. And get me that lift. And push off. Good, here we go. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Both legs done. I'm down on the floor. This is just my own body weight. Now I want to come up without my hips going back. So again, I have to push through that front leg. So when I come up, I come straight up, go back down. So I'm coming from that kneeling position. Just a really handy exercise, because we all have to get off the floor at some point. There we go. Dropping down. Again, so we don't want to be pushing our bottom out to do it. Try not to get here, and like most people might do, and push up. Get that leg to work for you. Really work that leg. Good work. Keeping those legs strong will keep us strong, will keep us mobile. Good work. Dropping down, coming up. Just getting that stand each time. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. So again, on my second one, I start down. again, so it's just the other leg. Good work. So again, I just come straight back up, targeting front and back of thigh on that front leg. Lovely, good. My glute obviously has to work hard for me. And again, it's just a tap. I'm not putting any weight on the other leg. And coming up. Get me that lift. Push. Good. And push back up. And good work, well done. On my next one, I'm coming down onto my bear. I am going to use a weight as well, but you don't need to. You're in that box, toes tucked under. Okay, we lift just off the floor and back down. It is a core exercise, but it's also working the fronts of my thighs. And coming up. Get me that lift. Lovely, good. Up. I have to do this twice. Good work. Almost through the first circuit. I do repeat this circuit. 3, 2, 1. Just hold that position if you can. Remember, zip and hollow on. My weight does not move because my zip and hollow is on. My belly button's pulled into my spine. I don't come up so far that that weight rolls forward. I just lift. Here we go. Good work. Can you feel that? Fronts of thighs as well as through your pecs. And then through your upper back, which has to keep you lovely and stable. That's it. We're going for that really straight position on that back. Here we go. Hand up. Lovely, good. Get me that lift. Really work those legs. Work that core. Head just in line with the spine. Just 1 or 2 inches off the floor. That's all it needs to be. 3, 2, 1. Good work. I'm taking that weight with me. The Bulgarian split lunge. Here we go. Okay, so just have to jump it forward. If you feel you're too squashed on this, then just take another little jump forward so you know you're in a good position. If you're in just a normal lunge, remember it's right through the middle on both of these. Good. Keep your shoulders over your hips. That's it. Good. And push it up now. Really begin to feel it now on this second time around. Good work. Pushing it up. Down and push up. Get me that drop, get me that push. Doing really well. All that weight going through one leg. Front and back of my thigh here. Glute working for me as well. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Just swapping that over. I put my other leg up. And remember, you might have to do the first 1 or 2 before you know. Brain has to get used to that balance on the other side, so it's all good for us. Lovely, good. That coordination, that balance, all part of your fitness. Getting that drop, getting that push up. Lovely. And squeeze, really squeeze those glutes up to the top. There, those gluteal muscles, there, good. Big powerhouse for us. Lovely. Core pulled in. That weight not taking me over. Good. Again, I'm not rushing it. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Well done. And it's coming forward. I'm working that front leg. So again, really bring that back leg back. You want all your weight beyond that front leg. So here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Give me that lift whilst you're there. Then push yourself up, and that weight. Arm goes long, you come back up. My hand is on my lower back, so I know it's not going to roll over. Good. Dropping down, squeezing back up. Each time. Good work. Down. Give me that lift. It is about that upper back, and it is about the core as well. Really good posture. Training on both of those. There. Down and pull back. Good work. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, well done. I'm going to change it over. I work that back leg. I just keep on moving it back, 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 so I know I can go straight over that front leg. Here we go now. 3, 2, 1. If you've got that weight with you, give me that lift. Down at the bottom here, nice and low. Hand on your lower back. Can be palm up, which will keep your shoulders nice and level. You don't need to have it palm down. You can tell whether your back is going to be straight or not. I'm hoping it is. That's it, good. Give me that push up each time. 20 seconds left now on this one. Before we move on to that stand up. Lovely, good. That basic requirement, getting off the floor. Good work. Feel that strength through the legs now. Push back. Last few seconds. Here we go. Lovely, good. Up. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. I'm coming up on just to one leg. So I'm here. And I've got my shoulders over my hips. Now don't let your hips go back. Push through that front leg. Keep your abs pulled in. Good work. Push. And up. Lovely, good. Drop. Again, it's just a tap, so again I know I'm using the front leg. If you want to, you can add a little knee to that, and then straight back in. So that leg does have to guide me up and down. That's why I was getting so much work on that front leg. Good work. 15 seconds left on this leg. Up. Core essential on all of this. Up. 3, 2, 1. Good work. I'm just swapping over legs. Okay. Are we ready to go? Straight up. That's where you're going to go. Lovely, good. Push. That's it. Do not let that bottom go back. Push through the heel of that front leg. Work coming up the back of that leg for me. But also, again, if you get that little lift, front of leg also. Good, push. And up. Lovely. You can just be tapping it like we did before. Up to you. Coming down those last few now. Here we go. Single figures. Here we are. 9. 3, 2, 1. Then I'm on the floor for the bear. Okay. On my lower back there. Nice and even. Toes tucked under. Here we go. I come off the floor. Everything tightens up. I drop down. Try not to release it too much when you drop down. Keep that core pulled in all the time. So there's work. There is work on my pecs. A little bit on my triceps as my elbows are going back a little ways. Good, but then that work. Fronts of thighs. Pushing up and holding. And down. Good work. Well done. Remember, we repeat this, and then you've done your first circuit. Good work. Feel that strength. Knee just comes up a few inches. 3, 2, 1, and well done. I'm just holding it there. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Up. Good. And get me that lift. it. Now top backs of arms as well. Can we get that? Each time we come up, get me that lift. Strong in the pecs. Strong on the arms. Good. Coming up and down. And well done. That's your first circuit done out of 2. Good work. I'm going to take a little water break here. I'm going to move that bench out of the way. And we're going to move on to our second circuit. Now, I have used a band on some of these, on this lying down ones. But if you haven't got a band, it doesn't matter. You can still really use those glutes and those outside and inside of thighs. Okay, are we ready to go? We're going to go onto the floor, and this time I'm going to take my 5 with me, and it's going to come behind my knee for that inner thigh. So I'm here, inner thigh. Hands are out, core's pulled in, because when I tip, I have to look after my lower back. There's going to be a drop out with this weighted leg. The other leg, that's where my stability is going from. I can keep an eye on how my back is not moving. Okay, are we ready to go? We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tip to the side where the weight is. Really think about your sit and hollow being on. Good work. Just down and in. Heavy weight but short lever. Good. I have to squeeze my glutes on the way out, but definitely on the way in, it's my inner thigh. Now think about your lower back. Keep it safe. Good. And lift. Each time, get that lift all the way up to the top now. Good work. Really working that inner thigh will give you that nice shape and that stability. Good work. Up. Stability to the hips, stability to the knee. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Here, I'm just swapping over. It's going to go out on the other side. Okay, so for the moment, they're just here. A little bit like a tabletop, but closed. Obviously, for that weight. Hands out to the side. I've dropped. And here we go. Other side now. Good. So I can really feel the tension across my abs and also into my lower back. So we've got that all going on there. Then shoulders, both on the floor. Good work. And up. And give me that squeeze. Each time, all the way up now. That's it, good. Last little bit. Let's work hard right to the end. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. I'm keeping that weight close, but I'm moving onto a band. Now my band is going to go around my ankles. So I'm going to get that leg lift, and it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's around my ankles. You can do this without a band, just that the band gives you that extra resistance to go against. So outside of thigh, inner thigh with my oblique, down and down, and that's what we're going to work with, and then shoot it over to the other side. Okay, you can do it without a band, you'll still get work from it. It's just that added extra resistance. Okay, are we down? On the floor, make sure you're nice and straight. Abs are pulled in, and we are ready to go. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Up, squeeze, down, down. Long legs the whole time. My hips facing towards the front. Good work. And up, squeeze. Feel that outside, inside of thigh working for you. Lovely, good. Up. Nice and straight. Do not let your bottom roll back. Otherwise it becomes front of thigh, which we've also done loads on today, so already. So you want the outsides of those thighs there. Good, lift. Squeeze that inside thigh to get it up there. Lovely, then I push away with the outside of my other leg. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Just coming up and over onto the other side. Okay, here we we go, nice and straight all the way through, lift, squeeze, down and down. Now especially when you lift the other leg, make sure your hips still facing towards the front. That's it, good. So you know it's the outsides, not the front of the leg that's using that work. That's it, good. You're maybe a little bit tired now. Up, fight against that resistance. Okay, up and squeeze. Good work. Up, squeeze, keep that zip and hollow on. Lovely, good. Almost there. Single figures. Keep that straight for me. And well done, lovely, good. You can take that band off or just roll it up to your hips because we're going to do a side bridge and I don't need it for this. On my side bridge. Okay, I'm up in a side bridge. I squeeze down lat pull. As I come up, that work is done. From the underneath, outside of my thigh, on that underneath leg, to push me back up each time. Also on my obliques, my under waist there, on the underside. And then I'm just getting that length. Lovely, good. So again, you can tap onto the floor, you can leave it out, up to you. Good work. I'm going to go one side, then I'm going to do the other. And out. Lovely, good. Those glutes now really begin to feel it. Remember that shoulder stays nice and steady. It's only my hips I'm dropping down and in each time. Lovely, good. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Are we ready for the other side? Okay, so I've got that length. I come up in my bridge. I drop it down. I come back out. Lovely, good. So I can really feel it now. On that glute underneath. I know that leg has done a lot of work for me already today. Okay, push it out. But work through it. Lovely, good. Again, you'll feel a little tired. But let's finish this off. Lovely, good. And out and in. Lovely, last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Here, I take that band, or you can do it without the band. Make sure it's nice and flat. And I'm going to go into an oyster here. An oyster shape. Now I'm here at the front. Toe down, heel up. Still working those outsides of thighs. So I'm pushing against that band. Or you can just do me the open. But make sure your hips are forward. Lovely, good. Now if you want a little bit of extra work, I involve that underside as well. That's it, lovely, good. And up. Those legs are going to be super strong. Good, get me that lift. 20 seconds left. Then I move to the other side. And then we do this repeat again. Good, so those legs are going to get really good workout. Fronts, backs, outside, inside. That's it, good. Give me that lift. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. On to the other side. Okay, so it just helps you keep your toe down, keep a little bit of a gap between your heels. So again, as I say, you can be doing this with or without the band. You can be doing it with my hips on the floor. But again, my shoulder's going to stay nice and steady on this. And then if you want to, you can come up into that bridge. It's a short bridge, but also quite a tough one in that you're lifting that top leg. You're letting that bottom leg be its anchor. My toe down, my heel up on that top leg. Good, 15 seconds and then we start the last of this on the last round. You are almost done. 8 more minutes of work after this and then you are done. Good work. 3, 2, 1 and good work. Well done. I can put this out of the way again by just putting it over my hips. That weight goes behind my knee. Then arms are out. Here we go. We drop down. We come back in. Inside thigh all the time working for me. That's it. Good. Just dropping it down, bring it back down and in. Lovely, really working that inside thigh now. But my zip and hollow is on, so remember your core. Do not let your back arch as that leg goes out. Really get used to using your core all the time. I'm looking straight up at the ceiling. I've got my shoulders both on the floor. My core is helping my back stay absolutely secure. And then I can really work that inside thigh. Good, difficult one to work. 3, 2, 1, and well done. Onto the other side. Put them both together. Then drop my hands out. And then tipping over. Not too far down, but also not so far up that both hips are on the floor. I definitely want one hip off the floor here. Lovely, good. Give me that squeeze in each time. And that squeeze in. So just go with the heaviest weight that you feel you can go with. For the amount of time that we're using, get that squeeze up each time. Lovely, good. Keeping that tension behind my knee as well. Keeping everything in place. Good work. Three, 2, 1. Lovely. That band comes down towards my ankles for my straight leg lift. And again, if you haven't got a band, you'll still get a lot of work as long as you can concentrate, keeping it nice and straight. Give me that lift, give me that squeeze, my oblique. On that second lift, I can really feel that, getting that lift on my inside thigh, but also on my oblique when both legs are up. This is what's keeping me forward, my zip and hollow being on. Keep long and straight. Good work. Down to 20 seconds now on this side before we scoot to the other side. You're doing really good. It's a tough one, but they're all big muscle groups. Lovely, good. And the more used we get to strengthening them and using them, the better off we'll be. Lovely, good. Up and squeeze and down and down. Lovely, good. Across onto the other side. I'm checking I'm straight. My abs are pulled in. Okay, get me that lift, get me that raise, down and down. Lovely, good. Up, up, down, down. Just getting that squeeze each time. Lovely, good. Against the band, inside thigh, against the band, down. So both legs get plenty of work on this. Good work. 15 seconds left now. It's tough, but you're doing good. Up, down, and down. We've only got 4 minutes left of work here. Up, up, and good work. Well done. I'm just going to pull my band back up over my hips to do that side bridge. Don't need the band on this. Lovely, good. So I'm straight down, I'm long, and I drop down, and I come back up. Lovely, good. So just dropping down, coming back up. Make sure you're straight all the way through. Give me that little lat pull down, and then coming back up. You can just push that leg out, or tap it to the floor. That's it, my glutes. Really feeling this one now. Keep that going. Your own body weight. Lovely, good. And again, I'm reaching up, but I'm not letting my shoulder go up. I've got my core pulled in. Lovely, single figures now. And I push up each time to get strong. 3, 2, 1. Okay, great. On to the other side. I check that I'm straight, my bottom leg's tucked under. Shoulders and hips and knees are all stacked. I start off. Lovely, good, and then I come down, that pull down, and then back out. Good work. Lovely. I'm hoping you're glad you've turned up and done this with me today. Remember, it's all tough work here. Good. Little recoveries, longer lengthens of work, and really working that lower half. Drop and up. Good. Last few seconds now. We're in single figures. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. I'm putting that band around my thighs. Low, so I've got the lever, but not around the knees. Remember, it's the oyster. So I'm doing it here, with or without a band, as long as my hips stay to the front. So again, I've got quite a strong structure here. Or if you want to come up and just get that little bit of extra work. That's it, good. Let's work it. We know we've only got those 2 minutes left of work now. 2 minutes, 25, well 1 minute, 25 seconds now. We're through on that. Good, give me that lift. Squeeze. You're doing good. Not so high, you've got too much weight going through your shoulder. Feel that outside of the thigh and that under oblique working for you. Last few seconds on this side before we come to our last exercise. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Up onto the other side. Are we ready? Okay, so just come with me to the end if you can. Oyster on the floor. Lovely, good. Toe down, heel up on that top foot. Or if you can, here and lift. Lovely, good. Give me that squeeze. That's it, working the outside really of both thighs. That top thigh, that bottom thigh. Here we go. We're coming down into those single figures now. You've done so good. Well done. 9, 8. Push out. That's it. Lift. Feel strong. Go right to the end. 3, 2, 1. And well done. Good work. You are coming off that timer. If you have got a band, you can use it on your stretches out. And good work, well done. Okay, something a little bit slower just to go through those stretches. And here we go. Okay, so I'm going to take that band off. Either just a classic hamstring stretch or pulling that down and in. Try to get the leg really nice and straight and just pulling it in. That's it, good. If you feel it eases off, you just do that other extra little pull. Now I'm going to keep that over my hips, opposite hand to leg, same hand out. Now get me that little drop down. That's it, good. So it just goes as low as it's going to go. I've taken that shoulder and the hip with it a little bit, and then I'm going to pull it up towards that hand on the floor. Remember, the leg is really relaxed in that band. So I've got an inner thigh, back of thigh stretch. That feels good because the leg itself is really relaxed. I don't have to hold the weight of that leg anymore. Good work, well done. Bring it into the centre. Put the other foot in, take the first foot out. And I'm doing that hamstring stretch. So again, just slowly bring it in. Hold it, do not bounce it around. Get it used to that long stretch. And then if you want to, just pull it in a little bit more. Lovely, good. My elbows are tucked in. Don't have your elbows out trying to push up like that there. Just pull. Lovely. In the opposite hand to leg, same hand to leg out, and I drop it out to the side. It's gone as far as it's going to go. It's dropped. Okay, give it that little pull, and it feels just relaxed in that band. You don't have to hold the weight. It's all about my arm holding that weight of that leg and coming up to that hand. Good work, bring it back into the middle. And I'm going to do just a classic glute stretch. I'm going to reach through for that thigh and slowly bring it in. So again, it's about that crossed over leg coming in towards me. Try not to lose that stretch through your ankle by keeping your ankle bent. It'll go on the outside of your shin. Keep the ankle straight, then pull it in. Good work, well done. And here we go, just changing it over onto the other side. And then just slowly start to pull it in. The further that comes in, the more stretch you're going to get. Those glutes work really hard for us today. Lovely, good. Keeping that stretch. Good work. I'm going to take that leg off. One leg, come up, look at it. I'm going to come round onto my front for a downward dog position. Okay, so here I am, up, pushing back with those hands and really feeling, get that nice stretch out right down the back of those legs. Now you can, if you want to, walk it. Just one and the other, then really push that heel down. Remember the upper back stretch, because we did have that weight on those first ones on our upper half, so it did work for us. 3, 2, 1, I walk it back onto my heels, bend your knees, and then you're going to slowly come up, just that roll up. Lovely, good. Just roll the shoulders up and round, good work, and then I'm going to push that back into the floor again, just down, just good. Open out the chest. You can put your hands on your lower back if you want to. Remember on that bear, it worked for us. And push my hips forward to get the most out of that stretch. Then I'm going to do the other leg, just stepping back. That's it, good. And just softening that front leg. Lovely, good. I'm coming up to the top here. I am going to do a tip forward. For my first one, no arms. Tip your hips back. Come down to that tabletop so you know you're straight through your back. Then give it a little roll. And then you can bend your knees and come all the way up. I'm going to do that one more time. Hips go back. Tabletop, so you, again, you know you're nice and straight. Drop down. Bend your knees, and then unroll. Now this one a little bit more, takes a little bit more concentration on your abs. Arms are up, push my hips back, tabletop with an extra added lever of my arms, and then I come down and really get that stretch. I'm coming down as near to my feet, or if you can, if you're flexible, down onto your floor there, but that stretch between the shoulder blades as well. Now I'm going to keep straight legs on this, so come up to tabletop, so really look after your back with your zip and hollow on, and then coming up, and then I'm going to do that one more time. So again, we push the hips back first, push the hips back into your tabletop, come down and roll, and really feel that strong stretch right down, back to the legs, down your lower back, and in between the shoulder blades. Good work. Then back up to that tabletop, up to the top, and then bring it down and in. I'm going to take a nice deep breath in, and then the breath out, and down. Give that little shake through, and very, very well done. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed teaching it to you. Please leave me any comments that you want to, and I will see you again next time. Okay, bye-bye for now.